it's okay to admit that you're wrong. Like we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. There's only one that's perfect, and that's God. He knows it all. He sees it all. So thinking that basically you can never be wrong, it's delusion. What's good with y'all, man? I'm back with another video. I'm at this little park, so I want to get some new scenery out there. And I got a lot to talk about, so you'll probably see the next 4 videos, and I'm in the same exact spot. No kidding. I had to go spend some VC. I got my hair reattached. Got nice little full-headed dreads now. Got me a little tat of mom's name. Little 12 on me, so I had to spend some VC. School about to start, so I gotta look sweet. Today's video is about know-it-alls. One, nobody likes a know-it-all, bro. And 9 times out of 10, you don't know it all. So the one who knows everything knows nothing at all. And elaborating on that pretty much means if you don't have the humility or if you have too much pride to think that what you know is everything you know is right, everything that you think about is right, you will ruin a lot of shit. You will ruin a lot of stuff in your life. You'll ruin opportunities. You'll ruin new knowledge. Because you're blocking off new everything, new energy, new everything. You're just blocking off a lot of new stuff that can really elevate you and make you a better person. So everybody's came across somebody who thinks they know it all or thinks that everything they think is right. And 9 times out of 10, they just stuck in their ways. So as humans, we need to learn how to look at ourselves from the outside, not look at ourselves from the perspective of ourselves, but we gotta look at ourselves from the perspective of the outside world. I'm not saying care about what people think, excuse me, but I'm saying look at it with a logical perspective instead of an emotional perspective. Because logic really trumps all. If it's not logically right, or if it's not doesn't logically make sense, 9 times out of 10 it don't, bro. 9 times out of 10 it's just an emotional feeling, because emotions are wishy-washy. Like, you can feel one way and then you act upon it, and then you'll come back, the emotion will die down, and you'll come back and be like, damn, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do, or maybe I was wrong here. It's okay to admit that you're wrong. Like, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. There's only one that's perfect, and that's God. He knows it all. He sees it all. So thinking that basically you can never be wrong, it's delusion. It's honestly delusion. Like, everybody, like, you gonna mess up, bro. Like, it's part of life, bro. It's a part of your legacy, bro. You're supposed to mess up. It happens, like, or you're supposed to be wrong. Like, it's okay to be wrong. Just evaluate the situation, see what you did wrong, and see, like, all right, what is the right? Let's see what the right is. Maybe you gotta ask somebody else. Maybe you know that you only think for yourself. A lot of people only think for themselves. They don't think from the perspective of other people. And those can be very toxic people. Those people can really ruin a lot of relationships. They can ruin a lot of positivity just because they can't get out their ways, or they think that they are the end all. They think everything they think is the right thing to do. I mean, as an emotional being, bro, like, when we think about something, it's our feeling. So we think that everything we feel is right or wrong. Excuse me. Everything we feel is right or wrong, that's what's right or wrong. And that's not the case. Like, we've all been there. We've all had made a decision, and in the time it felt like the right thing to do, but then you'll come back to it like, let's say a week or two later, you're like, damn, that wasn't the right thing to do. And that's okay, bro. Like, shit, it happens. But don't think, like, you can't be like, you can't lie to yourself. That's an important thing. It's not okay to lie, period. But we all lie. But if you're gonna tell the truth to somebody and stick to telling the truth to that one person, make sure it's yourself. Because lying to other people, of course, is bad. But sometimes we lie to protect people. Sometimes we lie because this is not that serious. Like, it's just little white lies that just don't matter. But when them times when you're sitting there with your thoughts and be like, was I right? And then you're literally talking to yourself saying, yeah, I was right. But you know damn well in your subconscious mind, like the mind below your subconscious, like, that shit wasn't right. Like, honestly, it wasn't right. I shouldn't have done that, or it was just wrong. Like, everybody knows right from wrong. God gave us that ability for a reason. So we need to learn how to just think logically. I'm not saying, because there's been times where it's like, it's a split decision, like split-second decision you have to make. That's cool. Make your decision. It's like, it happens. It's wrong is wrong. It's right is right. But it's that time we have to come back to it, like some time later you come back to it and you're like, okay, let me evaluate this. What did I do? Did I do this right? That can be an instance for, let's say, handling a sticky situation, handling a situation with a significant other or something, or let's say you get in an argument with your significant other. You talking to them, and then you say something out of pocket, and then at the time it's like, I needed to say that shit, like she or he needed to hear that shit, like, really. But like, at the end of the day, when you come back to it, it's like, alright, maybe I could have said it a different way, maybe I could have not said this and just held that back a little bit and just lowered my tone, said it a different way. Like, it's a lot of stuff you can fix. So, and that's just not with that, that's just for everything. So don't think everything you know is all you know, or all you can know. You can always learn more. You can always learn more about your emotions, get in tune with your emotions. You can always learn more about other people. You can learn more about anything. So don't think, right, because there's no better time than the present. So right now in this present, we think that this is the best we can be sometimes. Some people think that. I don't think that, but some people think that their present self is how it's going to be forever. That's whether you're going through something, you're like, this is going to be, I'm going to be feeling like this forever, like, god damn. But then before you know it, bro, you're over it. Before you know it, you got over them bad habits. So this can go with bad habits too. If you have a bad habit, and then in the time you're like, damn, I really can't stop doing this shit, or like, I'm having a problem with this, like, it's really overcoming me and making me a worse person. Just let time do its thing. Time heals. Just let it do it. Let us do its thing. Learn from everything you're doing, and you'll be alright. I'm telling you, like, just let time do its thing. Oh shit, he almost busted his ass. But let time do its thing. And just give yourself the opportunity to get better. It's not gonna happen overnight. And then you'll always be able to learn. You'll always be able to evolve. So just stay down, bro. You'll be alright. Just stay down. Continue to learn. Be open to learn. Don't be closed off because you just think that you are right. Like, you are the right. You're not. Nobody is. You may be right a lot, for sure, but everything you do is not right. That's basically saying you're perfect. If you think everything you know is what's supposed to be known, you're basically saying you're perfect and you're putting yourself on the level of God. And that's really not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be humble about our mistakes and humble about our hardships. And just let time do its thing. And we can just all get better at once. Like, it's all get better. So don't Don't think you know everything, because if you know everything, you know nothing.